Well, good morning. Oh, comfortable bed. Whew. Let's see, it's all fogged up in here. What does it look like outside? Sun's starting to come. That's a good sign. Well, here we are in Grobnik, and I'm headed to Medulin on the Istria Peninsula. It's flight planned for 8 a.m. It's about 10 minutes. So, taking off right on time at 8 a.m. from Grobnik, headed to Medulin on the Istria Peninsula. The first sight to see was the port of Rijeka on the coast, very beautiful. And this flight, it was very smooth air early in the morning, mostly over the ocean, and it was really a test of the SUNSEEKER Duo's batteries because there was very little solar energy coming in at that early time of day, and I didn't do any soaring. There wasn't any updrafts or thermals or anything, so it was just smooth sailing. And once I climbed up to my assigned altitude, I could throttle way back, and the battery pack, I still used only about half the battery pack, making this 1.5 hour flight. The next town I passed was Opatia on the coast. The battery pack contains 12 kilowatt hours of energy, which means I could run the motor at power level of 12 kilowatts for 1 hour, and the takeoff and climb power is 16 kilowatts, but level flight is only about 5, so I could have flown level about 2 hours. So, and that's not even including gliding down, which I did. I often turn off the motor. What I'll do is make a slow, shallow climb and then a long glide, because I can start the motor and stop it any time I want. There's no cooling down like you have with an internal combustion engine. So some ground fog inland at that early hour on the Istria Peninsula. Just a beautiful, beautiful coastline, very mountainous. A lot of inlets and bays, big island offshore. And eventually I came into the airspace for the Pula International Airport, and I was in contact with them, and they cleared me to continue on past my destination to go sightseeing around the Prementura Peninsula. Now just approaching Pula Airport.
Croatia 371, we are ready for descent. Move in, please. Croatia 371, you are clear for visual approach runway 32, report final.
4,000 feet.
Clear for visual approach runway 32, report final, Croatia 371.
So I made it to my goal of Prementura, the extreme southern tip of the Istria Peninsula in Croatia, and I've come here on the ground before for windsurfing, and I've set foot on several of these islands, windsurfing from a campground just near the town. The extreme southern part of the peninsula is a park that's only open during the day, so no overnight camping. but except for the boats in the harbors, they obviously can stay overnight. And it's a really nice place for water sports and camping. It's really clear water. Beaches tend to be rocky. There's very little sand on any beaches in Croatia. Beautiful. The interesting thing about this airport at Medulin is the runway is extremely narrow. I knew this in advance, so that it always looks far away, but in fact the runway is even much less than my wingspan, so you have to take that into account for your depth perception. But it's a really narrow runway, as you can see here. Bit undulating also, no problem.
That camera sees everything.
Your name is Delic? Delic Nias. Okay.
Yuga.
Eric.
Eric.
Eric Raymond, yes.
Eric. Hello, Eric.
Okay, well,
Now slowly I will be on the left side and check ring.
Okay, thank you.
You
Popping up the batteries in Medulin for the flight back to Italy. Beautiful day. You can just barely see the ocean over there if you look really hard. Seaside.